Have you ever landed in a place where nothing makes sense? My first week abroad was a blur of confusion. I couldn't read street signs, order food, or even ask for directions. The simplest tasks felt impossible. I remember standing in a grocery store, overwhelmed by labels I couldn't decipher, and feeling a wave of frustration and helplessness. That was my first taste of real culture shock. The language barrier was relentless. I tried to learn basic phrases, but my accent made people laugh. One day, I accidentally asked Bod for a cat instead of coffee at a cafe. The barista's laughter stung, but it also broke the ice. We ended up chatting, her in broken English, me in broken local language. That moment taught me that vulnerability can be a bridge, not a wall. Isolation became my unexpected teacher. Without my usual support system, I had to sit with my thoughts. I started journaling, walking through unfamiliar streets, and letting myself feel everything: anger, sadness, confusion. Slowly, I noticed patterns in my reactions. The distance from home gave me the space to see my triggers with new clarity and honesty. There were days I wanted to give up. I missed home, my friends, and the comfort of being understood. But then came small breakthroughs. I navigated the subway system alone for the first time, celebrated by treating myself to a pastry from a local bakery. Each tiny success chipped away at my anger and built a new sense of resilience. I started taking language classes, and that's where I met people from all over the world. We bonded over our shared struggles: mispronounced words, cultural misunderstandings, and homesickness. One night, we cooked dishes from our home countries and shared stories. That dinner was a turning point. I realized I wasn't alone in feeling lost, and connection was possible even across cultures. As weeks passed, I began to embrace the unknown. I learned to communicate with gestures, tried foods I'd never seen, and made friends from wildly different backgrounds. Each small victory built my confidence. I realized that my anger was often just fear in disguise: fear of change, of failure, of not belonging. Facing it head on was liberating. I picked up new skills out of necessity. I learned to ride a bike through chaotic city traffic, amassing, bargain at street markets, and even cook local dishes. Each skill was a badge of honor, proof that I could adapt. The city that once felt hostile started to feel like home. There were setbacks too. I got lost in a rainstorm, my phone died, and I had to rely on strangers for help. Instead of panic, I felt a strange calm. I realized I could trust myself and others. That night, a local family invited me in for tea and warmth. Their kindness reminded me that vulnerability can invite unexpected generosity. By the end of 6 months, I felt a profound shift. I'd found a sense of alignment and purpose that came from within, not from my surroundings. The anger faded, replaced by gratitude and inner peace. Living abroad didn't just change my address, it changed my perspective, teaching me that true transformation starts when you step outside your comfort zone. Looking back, I see that every awkward moment, every mistake, and every breakthrough was a step toward self-acceptance. I didn't just learn about a new culture, I learned how to be at home with myself, no matter where I am in the world. That's the real gift of living abroad.